Tonight, I want to talk about the movie Accident Man. This is a 2018 action movie starring Scott Adkins, Ray Stevenson, Ray Park, Michael Jai White, and David Paymer. This movie is set in London, and it is basically a hitman who kind of prides himself in making his hits look like accidents. That's why he's called Accident Man. He works with kind of a conglomerate of other hitmen and a hitwoman run by Ray Stevenson. So that is kind of the setup of the movie, right? The plot is basically he finds out that there's some stuff going on with his ex-girlfriend, and he's trying to track some stuff down. This is a low-budget action movie that I found amazing. All right, so I'm a huge fan of Scott Adkins anyway. I love his action. I love watching him. He's very charming on screen. So he's just excellent to watch. There's a movie I recommend of his if you really want to get to know him. So this movie, yes, Accident Man, and a movie called The Debt Collector. Him with his co-star in that movie is just phenomenal. So he's just really charming. He's really charismatic, and I just love the way he can kind of just mix with any character on screen, really. This movie is directed by Jessie V. He's done quite a bit of action movies, and he's done quite a bit with Scott Adkins, so they know each other. One of the things I really like about this movie is the action, of course, right? It's an action movie. There's some comedy spruced in there, but for the most part, it's an action movie. And the action is just excellent. If you go and watch action movies, sometimes you'll leave out and you're like, I just didn't like it, or just, there's something about it. A lot of times what that is the camera angles are too close, maybe too far away, maybe there's too many jump cuts between the action, maybe the cuts don't line up with where you have them spatially on screen. And so a lot of that can really affect you subconsciously in enjoying an action movie. This movie, it hits those beats, right? So the action is perfect. One of the reasons that the action is so good is these guys are doing all their own stunts. They are martial artists in their own right. You'll know Ray Park from Star Wars: The Phantom Menace as Darth Maul. Michael Jai White has been in several action movies, but probably most notably you remember him from the live-action Spawn movie. And Scott Adkins, again, he's been in a lot. Probably some of the more mainstream stuff you've seen him in was he was in The Expendables Part 2. And so he does a lot of these low-budget B movies, right? And anyone who knows me, and I'll tell you right now, I love these low-budget B movies. They are really fun to watch, and I just enjoy them so much. You can really find diamonds in the rough. Again, like An Accident Man or The Debt Collector. These movies, he can churn them out. I mean, he did 2 movies in 2018, and he's just getting them out. And they're all really good quality. So, what am I going to rate this movie? I am actually going to rate this movie a 4.0. Just for the fact it's about an hour and 45 minutes, a lot of action, and I just really enjoy it. Now, of course, you're going to look at it and say, really? A B movie that you're rating a 4.0? So there's a huge thing that goes into my rating system, and number 1 on that list is entertainment value. So I'm not a movie critic, I'm more of a movie reviewer, right? So I'm not here to critique the movie, I'm here to review it, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing, and I enjoyed it tremendously. Like I said, it's about an hour and 45 minutes. It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels about an hour and 20, which is a good testament. Again, it's a really good movie. You really should watch it. I love Scott Adkins. I hope you get to know him. I hope you start seeing some of his movies. You can actually watch this movie on Amazon Prime. I'll leave the link in the description below. But it's a fantastic movie. Shout out goes to Ross O'Hennessy in the movie, because the fight scene he has with Scott in this movie is just excellent fight scene, and then combined with their banter at the end, it's just a fantastic watch. I highly recommend it. I think you should go watch it, and I really want to know, do you agree? Am I giving this movie too high of a rating? Have you seen it? I'm asking a lot of questions here, and I really, really hope we can get into this, because I have a feeling a lot of people are not going to agree with this rating, but I loved it, and I hope you do too. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this movie, if you agree with me, and I will see you next time.